Mayo Experience.
Mayo Experience. Mayo Experience. Mayo Experience. Experience.
Welcome to the Pat Mayo Experience presented by DraftKings. It's a mini today, week 4 Sunday injury and rankings update, and an amendment to the show that I put out on Saturday, which is still pretty accurate, to tell you the truth. There's like one real change, but we have some confirmation on a few more players and their status heading in to the week 4 slate. If you want to make your start-sit decision super easy, there are 3 ways to do that. 1, hit the description. The rankings are down there. They have numbers next to their names, and they go from top to bottom. The guys at the top are the guys you want to play over the guys at the bottom. That one's pretty easy. 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time, live on Mayo Media Network, a live start-sit show. So if you want to ask a question, you can do that starting at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. The third way, and you might get some money out of this one too, runthesims.com. Just punch in your own projections or use the base projections and compare your players. So runthesims.com. Do that right now. Sign up with a free account. All tools, including the optimizer, all the betting tools, the daily fantasy tools, they're all free today. So go do that right now. And if you sign up, you're in a draw for a $333 DraftKings ticket, 10 Millie Maker tickets, 10 subs for a month at runthesims.com. Best time to do that is right now. So go do that right now. Here are the status updates that we have. Elijah Mitchell looked like he was going to go and play through the pain. He is not playing for the San Francisco 49ers against the Seattle Seahawks today. Trey Sermon will get the start. I bumped him back up in the running back rankings into the mid-20s. I don't have the utmost confidence that they're just going to turn around, hand the ball off to Sermon, and everything is going to be glorious. Although, you can run all over the Seahawks if you want to. So maybe he possesses a ton of upside, but based on the snap shares that we've seen, Kyle Juszczyk's involvement, maybe they bring in Trey Lance for a few designed runs, that there's still enough mouths to feed to not give you the most confidence in Trey Sermon going in. As a flex play, absolutely. If you need to rely on him for a big game this week, you're probably in a lot of trouble. We also have Trenton Cannon will most likely be active. He's going to be returning kicks for them. Maybe he gets a few carries. Jacques Patrick, he probably enters the game a little bit more this time around. You'd think so. And like max 12 carries, probably less than that for Trey Sermon. So don't be hinging your week 4 on Trey Sermon against the Seahawks this time around. Chase Claypool, it's funny, going into the week, Juju was banged up, Deontay Johnson was banged up. They're both going to play. Chase Claypool, however, is going to be sitting. He might be out a few weeks in this spot. James Washington will likely go into his role. It could be Ray McLeod. I wouldn't worry about either of those two, but it's a nice target share for both Deontay and Juju. I bumped them both up in the rankings. I picked Pittsburgh to cover the 6.5. I don't have a ton of confidence in that. I'm not betting it. We had to give it out on the pick show. But there seems to be something fishy with that line, and the Steelers need to do something on offense. They keep doing what they're doing. It's not going to be working. 300 checkdowns to Harris every single game. Not the best strategy in doing that. Gronk is out for the Buccaneers. I put in Cameron Brate. He's Brate at number 15 in the tight end rankings. You can stream him if you want. It could be good. I don't have a ton of faith that he's going to end up with like 8 targets and get the Gronk share here, because O.J. Howard can still come in and pilfer away targets in that offense. And there's plenty of mouths to feed anyway between the 3 receivers, although Gio Bernard is out for them as well. He's a decent streamer. I'd rather have Will Disley, put it that way, from guys that you're picking up off the waiver wire. Dick Sherman, he'll be out there too. JPP will not for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So they're a bit banged up going into this game. I still like them to win though. Justin Fields is starting for the Chicago Bears. I don't know what to make of this. Hopefully, they've designed some sort of game plan throughout the week around him. This Lions defense can be had, especially deep when the receivers actually catch the ball, unlike Marquise Brown. So Darnell Mooney as a very deep flyer. It's really hard to start Allen Robinson in this spot. You probably have to. I haven't done it like number 38 in the wide receiver rankings. I hope he proves me wrong because I have a ton of Allen Robinson and not a ton of better options in a lot of spots. So I have to roll with him as a wide receiver 3 or a flex in some leagues, and I'm not looking forward to it. Still, he's overcome horrendous quarterbacks in the past. They just have to let Fields throw and come up with, like I said, some sort of game plan to utilize his best skills. Like his deep ball is immaculate. Just give him some time. Roll the pocket. Have him roll out. Do something. Get the ball to Allen Robinson and we'll be good in this spot. But Mooney, although he was banged up coming into the day, will likely play, and he is a pretty good deep threat. So if you can get behind this defense, Field has the arm to get it to him. Will it happen? Probably not, but it's an out. You're not drawing dead at the moment, if that's the case. DeAndre Swift will be playing on the other side of the ball. Darrell Henderson's going to go for the Rams. Not entirely sure what his workload is going to be. He's a bit of a hinge player on DraftKings this week because he's in that mid $5,000 range. He has a fantastic matchup against the Cardinals as home favorites. If he goes back to his former role of getting all of the work, he's going to be awesome. Just with banged up ribs and Sony Michel looking capable, you have to think it's more of a split than anything else. So he can't go up too high in the rankings. I have him at number 21 in the running back rankings, and that comes with a lot of risk. It comes with a ton of upside, so I've tried to hedge in the middle of where that's going to be and put safer options with equivalent or slightly less upside ahead of him, but they're most likely to get there over Henderson in his role. If you need a home run swing, that's probably the way to do it. Curtis Samuel's going to play for Washington. Rashad Bateman has been activated off IR along with Miles Boykin for the Ravens. It doesn't look like either are going to play this week. And then N'Keal Harry might be active for the Sunday night game. Not that you want to play N'Keal Harry, but something. Man, if you were playing Kendrick Bourne, you got to watch out now because Harry will probably take away snaps. Harry's best case scenario here is 3 catches for 23 yards and 2 touchdowns because they use him around the goal line. But they have a ton of big bodies now that maybe that won't be the case anymore. Oh, also, the 7-Eleven contest is open on prizepicks.com. Use our link down in the description and code MMN when you sign up. You'll get a deposit match for up to $100. But as I spelled out on yesterday's show, it's a great way to build a bankroll, especially if you live in a state that doesn't have legalized sports betting as of yet. So all you have to do for the 7-Eleven challenge is make 5 picks from this Sunday slate, overs or under, fantasy prop, rushing yards, whatever it might be, your 5 favorite ones. Make your entry for $7.11. Because it's $7.11, it's in the MMN contest. And while you might not catch up, there is a $50 bonus for going 5 of 5. So you get paid out 10 times on your entry. So you win $71 on your $7.11 entry. Then you're given another $50 if you end up going 5 of 5. So it's really the cheapest way to get 17 times your money if you hit it. So if you're a low stakes player, just want to dip your toe in and not want to spend too much money, this is the perfect way to do it. Prizepicks.com, code MMN when you sign up, and boom, you're going to have a chance to make 17 times your money and compete against me and Cust and Jeff and everyone else in the Mayo Media contest as well. I hope you have a great week 4. I'll be on Twitter at some point doing a Q&A for about 15 minutes if you got some start-sit questions. If not, hit us up 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time on Mayo Media Network. Good luck. I'll see you on Monday because I'm not doing a Sunday show this week. Okay? See you then.
Mayo experience! Experience!